After supper one evening, while Harry was exploring the forest, he came upon something extraordinary. A squirrel's nest that once rested snugly between the branches of one of the towering maples had fallen to the ground. It was tangled in a heap of broken branches and blackened leaves. Harry was ready for the worst as he cautiously approached the nest, but instead of a disaster, he got a surprise. When he crouched down to inspect the abandoned nest, something brown and frizzy flew up in his face. It scrambled around his neck, raced down his back like lightning, and then shoved itself snugly in his pocket. Harry thought about digging his hand into his pocket and pulling out the trembling creature, but he decided not to. The squirrel was obviously frightened. For whatever reason, it felt protected in Harry's pocket, so he let it stay there as he hiked home. When he got home, Harry slammed the front door behind him and scrambled past his parents. He pounded up the spiral staircase to his quiet bedroom. "Oh, I wish you'd slow down and stop banging through the house," his mother shouted up at him. "Sorry, Mom," Harry said half-heartedly over his shoulder as he shut and locked himself in his bedroom. As soon as he was alone, he reached gently into his pocket. He expected the squirrel to race out of his hand and hide under the bed, but instead the little critter just sat in Harry's palm and stared at him. The squirrel scrunched up its black nose and sneezed, and Harry laughed. Harry's laugh must have frightened the squirrel because it flew out of his hand. It literally soared up to the curtain valance above his window and angrily chattered down at him. Then it fell from the valance and slipped between the dusty books Harry had on his shelf and looked for a place to build a nest. To this day, Harry's mom still doesn't know her son keeps a flying squirrel for a pet, but she does often wonder why all the nuts and crackers in the house seem to disappear.